Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Well, it's been a snowless February so far, but that all changes here for tonight as a weather system will be bringing rain and snow to the area. And as a matter of fact, at this hour, we're already seeing that precipitation inch its way in to our far western counties. That's going to continue to be the case here over the next few hours through about 7 o'clock. That's when that precipitation is going to continue working eastward over western Wisconsin, and eventually later this evening, most of us are going to see a changeover to snow. There's still some uncertainty when exactly that will occur. That will all have to do with how quick our temperatures drop, but as it stands right now, I think in the Chippewa Valley, between 7 and 9 o'clock is when we're going to see that transition period over to snow, and some of it may actually turn heavy at times into tonight. So just be aware of that if you're going to be out and about. Of course, make sure to take it very slow out there. Roads could become snow covered and slick, and in any heavier snow, visibility is going to be reduced as well. And then going into tomorrow morning, as one would expect, we're likely to have a slick commute out the door. Check out satellite and radar this afternoon. Here it is. And we have quite a bit of snow moving across Minnesota. That's where those temperatures have already cooled down quite a bit. But here locally, that's not the case. I do expect most of it to start out in the form of rain. And that's because our temperatures are very mild this afternoon. Much of Wisconsin hanging out into the 40s. We're at 46 down in La Crosse, 47 in Prairie du Chien, 44 from Wisconsin Rapids over into Oshkosh, and right here in Eau Claire, also on the mild side, 43 degrees our current temperature. Things are dry out there on Hastings Way. From our Nicolay Bank sky cam, we have overcast skies, west wind at 3 miles per hour, and our dew point right now near 30. As we do look to the north, we have one area of low pressure. Here's a cold front that is starting to inch its way a bit more to the east, and behind that boundary, that's where we're starting to see those winds shift out of the northwest here. But the main driver for this band of precipitation that we're seeing has to do with actually this area of low pressure that will be traversing Nebraska to the east. It's going to keep a track to our south, so this is going to pass south of the state here for tonight, but we are going to continue to see ongoing precipitation through at least the early overnight hours, but all of this should be on out of here by early tomorrow morning, so you won't have to deal with the precipitation necessarily out the door. It's just going to be those lingering effects behind the precipitation with those slick roadways. So here we are just after 5 o'clock tonight. I think this is showing current conditions pretty well. We have this all starting out as rain, but like I said, by about between 7 and 9 o'clock tonight, that's where we start to have that transition over to snow in the Chippewa Valley. Areas further to the south, it's going to take you guys a little bit longer to get into some of that snow. It may stay in the form of rain through at least the first half of tonight. This is just after 10 o'clock. Don't treat this like gospel. This is just showing you what may occur here, but relatively speaking, I think this is doing a pretty good job of kind of where our thinking is currently with the system as a whole. The snow is going to continue into the early half of the overnight hours, but between 3 and 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, much of it is on out of here. We'll get into decreasing clouds, and for tomorrow, it's going to look like nothing really happened besides the snow on the ground, as we are looking at plenty of sunshine. And then tomorrow night, some clouds do start to re-enter the picture, and going into Friday, we are looking at quiet weather as we do round out the work week. As far as snow totals, not really too much change per se in this blue band, which is still across the Chippewa Valley. That's where we think between 2 and 4 inches, and this white contour between 1 and 2 inches. And there may be some areas down towards Madison that see locally higher amounts up towards 3 inches of snow. Otherwise, tomorrow, breezy, 29 the high. We're into the low 20s there on Friday, and we quickly rebound through the weekend into next week with those temperatures into the 40s. So enjoy the snow while we have it, because you'll be kissing it goodbye pretty quick.
Yeah, it'll be gone.
And that's been the story all winter.
All right, thanks, Derek. The latest in entertainment.